Hello and welcome to the Pup Mommy. You know, I really wasn't planning on making another video about the topics of chemotherapy and euthanasia in dogs because I've made several of those videos before. But it was the posts that you see over my shoulder that came across my Twitter feed in the last week or so that really sent me over the edge. And the reason that they did is because it brought back a lot of memories. And with those lot of memories came a lot of mistakes. And so this video is going to be very brief, but it's a very personal video for me. And I hope that my story and the story of my dogs, Poco and Chipper, in brief, will help you make the decision and the best decision for your pup if your pup is going through the necessity for chemo or the possibility of euthanasia. You know, cancer and its many forms of cancer can strike a dog at any age. It is blind to age. Sometimes it can be as young as 3, 5. Other times it can be 12, 15, 19, or older. And if something like that falls on you and your dog, then obviously you're going to be asking your vet the questions of what type of cancer, what stage is it at, when was it found, what is the location, and of course, what is the prognosis. And after you have that information from your vet, then you have to take a very close look at your dog. You look at the dog's age, you look at the dog's diet and health up until the point that cancer was found, and then you look at the dog's temperament. Is it a nice, cool, chill dog? Is it a snugglebug? Or is it a fighter? Because that, when you put those two things together, those two components together, that should lead you into the decision that you need to make. Because you have to always remember that it's not about you. It's about the dog and what you are putting your dog through. Again, look over my shoulder. The side effects of chemo, this dog is clearly in distress. And I can speak to some of that because I went through that. I couldn't let go. And the decisions that I made regarding my dogs still haunt me today because I couldn't let go. With little Poco, I spent over $12,000 in 5 months trying to save the unsavable. And with Chipper, my Chip, he was a mast cell tumor magnet, grade 2 mast cell tumors. He had 5 of them, but it was a brain glioma that finally got him. And I promised myself that I would not put him through what little Poco went through, the cluster seizures, the staring off into space, the problems with mobility. And yet what happened? What did I do? I couldn't let go. There was that miracle out there. But that miracle didn't happen. Thank God his breeder was with me every step of the way. But it finally happened that Chipper seizured, and I still beat myself up today because the neurologist gave him 6 weeks. He died in my arms in 3. So, bottom line to this story and moral of this story is always remember that it's not about you. Anyone who has a pup who has cancer and has problems with the disease, mobility, old age, and especially if the dog has either been with you for a long time or it strikes at an early age and you can't believe it that you're about to lose your pup of 3 years old or 5 years old. It's a terrible thing to go through because we are so incredibly attached to our dogs. But don't let this happen. Please don't let this happen. Learn from my mistakes because in some cases, while my dogs didn't go through a great deal of chemo and so forth, I should have euthanized at an earlier point in time. And I didn't. Always remember it's about the pup. It's not about you. They rely on us to make the difficult decisions that are in their best interest. So please don't let them suffer because you can't let go. So, on that wonderful, happy note, I don't know if I've helped, but I want you to know that if you're going through something like this, you're not the only person going through it. I understand. I've been there. If you want to reach out, you want somebody to listen to you or a shoulder to cry on, I'll leave my contact information in the description section. And thank you very much for watching, and it's going to be a while before I do any more of these emotional videos. But thank you again for watching. Don't forget to click and subscribe. Your comments, of course, are more than welcome. So thank you again. Bye for now.